for tonight's game. Mike Eads, Mike Reed, and Chris Rastetter.
Right, I think the key thing here is you get two big out of Kemba Walker's hands on the recatch.
Olander looks inside, beautiful pass, well done to Jamal Coombs McDaniel.
Out there, especially on the perimeter, but I love them, and Kilpatrick made a nice play.
Kemba calling his own number.
Penetration that breaks down the defense both times. I talked about Thomas. That's how he will score off of garbage points inside.
Walker again.
I think it might be
Ibrahim Thomas tried to keep it alive. Walker scored the last 6. Make it 8. 17.
This is a zone that's really extended, though, to cover the jump shooter.
Olander giving it up to Lamb. Shot clock at 10, and Lamb cans it. That's a 2 just inside the arc. And Dixon gets the loose ball. There's a steal by Lamb. There's that wingspan coming into play that you were talking about. Olander setting the high pick. Walker with the clock winding down. Pulls the trigger.
I don't like the
28-22 Connecticut.
Big team out there for UConn now with Oriaki and Okwandu.
Okwandu working over Gates. Gets the roll. Water taking it in. K-State and Wisconsin have a great one finishing up.
All right, that's the play. And I just, Ken might
need to play some against the taller front line of Connecticut. We have not seen him as yet, but we may. And again from deep in the corner, Jamal Coombs McDaniel. Okwandu giving it back. Trying to set a pick for Walker, who drives baseline for the pull-up.
Boy, talking then, Cincinnati switches back to the man. Just Deion Dixon just locked into Kemba Walker right now. Walker only 2 points so far in this half.
Lamb.
Great screen by Oriaki.
Yep, rattling it home with you. I think Kemba Walker's smarting a little himself. He is not, as they say, looking to take control of the ball as much as normal. Lamb again on the wing.
See, that's a great play by Kemba Walker through dribble penetration.
Walker out to Lamb. He gets it back. How did he do that?
Well, he just somehow, he was out of control on that play and somehow found.
Walker with the clock winding down. Splits the double team. Right to the rack. Defensive player of the year in the mind of Cronin. He wanted him to be the Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Championed his cause all season long. And here he is with 22 big points tonight. Napier off the bounce. It's been sort of a heavyweight counter-punching fest. Walker from downtown. Counter. You get a sense that Kemba is one of the most accomplished coaches in America, and it was a bitter pill for him to swallow earlier tonight. Here's Bishop out of the timeout. Rejected by Roscoe Smith. Walker trying to check Kilpatrick, and he gets the steal. Kemba moved two. Back to Roscoe for the jam. And no bling on the right wrist. Tyree taking it in. And McLean missing inside. That will do it. The Connecticut Huskies are on their way to Anaheim and the Sweet 16. Jim Calhoun picked preseason 10th in the Big East. Got to the Big East tournament as a 9 seed.
Well, I think that was put to rest when they went out to Maui and did as well as they did. But, I mean, to finish, think about this team finishing 9-9 in conference.
Yeah.
And then the run that they made. I mean, if Kemba Walker's healthy, I like this team.
Well, let's see. They were 3 in Maui, 5 in the Big East, Now 2 here in the NCAA tournament as they prepare for San Diego State in Anaheim, California next Thursday against Steve Fisher's squad. That would make them 10-0 in the postseason in 2011. And Lewis Johnson is standing by with Jim Calhoun and his star, Kemba Walker.
All right, Tim, thanks a lot. Well, Coach, you had to win a Big East game to advance in the tournament. Your thoughts on moving on to the Sweet 16?
Well, we're happy as heck. You know, this young group and led by the best player in America right there. I think he proved it again tonight. But they come out and did a great job in the second half. They pulled their zone up. We got confused a little bit, called timeout, and made a few adjustments for alone. And then the kids took over and played great. I thought we played great defense.
How do you explain what we saw from him tonight? It was amazing. We know there's something wrong with him, but he just played on.
Well, you know, we played 7 games in 12 days.
Yeah.
He says he could play every single day, and I believe him.
Kemba, you had an amazing performance tonight. I'm sure you won't tell me exactly what was up, but you had a wrist situation, maybe a thigh. How did you will your way through it?
Well, you know, I'm always getting hurt. No, it's nothing new, and I just want to win so bad that I let it all, I rest on it. I wait to the end of the game.
Hard to match the passion of the NCAA tournament. So your thoughts on moving on to the Sweet 16 and going to Anaheim and facing San Diego State?
I'm extremely happy, because we're in a great situation. A lot of people, in the beginning of the season, they think that we'll be this far, and we're just shocking the world.
All right, congratulations. Good luck in Anaheim.
Thank you.
Tim?
Our congratulations to Connecticut and for Lewis Johnson and Mike Jaminski, our entire crew. Tim Brando saying so long from Washington, D.C. I cannot tell you how privileged all of us are to have an opportunity to work the NCAA tournament. Coming up here on TBS, it's Inside March Madness, presented by Buick, with Matt Weiner, Seth Davis, Smitty from the city, Steve Smith, and St. Joe head coach Phil Martelli, all in our Atlanta studios. For our crew, Tim Brando, good night.